You're the very most fun I've ever found, and you're my friend. Hi, this is Cricket talking to ya. There's only one thing more fun than getting a present, and that's giving one. You can surprise your best friend on her birthday, or your mom on Mother's Day, or even your grandpa on Grandparents' Day. Would you like to hear about some other times you can give a special surprise or get one? You would? Well, all right, here goes. Whenever a package comes for me, I ask myself, what can it be? When I really haven't a clue, this is what I always do. Surprise, surprise, I get so excited. Surprise, surprise, I can hardly hide it. Surprise, surprise, I wonder what's inside it. And I don't sleep until I know what's hidden underneath the bow. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I read the card and get a chill. If it says don't open until, will the waiting never end? How will I ever wait till then? Surprise, surprise, I get so excited. Surprise, surprise, until I have untied it. Surprise, surprise, now that I have spied it, I won't sleep until I know what's hidden underneath the bow. Is it what I've been hoping for, or something that I want even more? Surprise, surprise, surprise! I just love Valentine's Day, don't you? It's so much fun. And the funnest part is making Valentine cards and sending them to all my friends. Last Valentine's Day, Jonathan Sherman sent me a card that had a poem in it. Say it with me if you know it. Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are you. I thought that was so cute. So this Valentine's Day, I decided to write little poems of my own. The first one was to my best friend in the whole wide world, Cindy Lou. First, I drew a big heart on a piece of red paper, and then I cut out the heart with my scissors. But I couldn't think of anything to write, so I asked my little kitty Shadow what he thought. Meow, said Shadow. That's it, I said, and then I wrote down this poem. Come on and say it. Roses are red, the sky is blue, who do you think is thinking of you? And then I signed it with a big C and said, I wonder if Cindy Lou will guess this is me. What do you think, Shadow? Meow, said Shadow. I think so too, I said. And then I decided to make another Valentine, this time for my next door neighbor, Mrs. Griffin. She always is so nice to me. So I drew a big white heart. And then I took my red crayon and wrote down this poem. Say it if you know it. Roses are red and roses smell good. I'm glad that you live in my neighborhood. Mrs. Griffin will like that one a lot, I said. Now who else should I make a Valentine for? Meow, said Shadow. And then I laughed and said, you mean you want a Valentine too? Meow, said Shadow. Well, why not, I said, and then I got out a piece of green paper and drew a big red heart on it. Now, let me see, I said to my kitty, what kind of poem should I write for you? And then picture this. Shadow jumped up in my lap and started licking my face all over. Say Shadow's poem with me now. Roses are red and grass is green. You're the silliest kitty I've ever seen. And then my little brother Corky came into my room. What you doing, said Corky. Making Valentines, I said. Are you going to make one for me, said Corky. Well, I don't know, I said. Valentines are for people you really, really like. But don't you really, really like me, said Corky. And then I laughed and said, sure I do. I was only teasing. What color would you like? Pink, said Corky. Pink, I said. How am I ever going to rhyme anything with pink? But then I had an idea. I got out a piece of pink paper and drew a big blue heart on it. And then I wrote this poem for Corky. I bet you can say it too. Roses are red, carnations are pink. You're my favorite brother in the world, I think. Gee, thanks, said Corky. This is really neato. You're welcome, I said. Now let's make one for Mom from both of us. Okay, said Corky, but you have to do the writing. So while Corky colored a big red Valentine for our mom, I thought of what to write on it. But before I could think of anything, Corky finished his coloring. There, he said, that's for the bestest mom in the whole wide world. Better than that, I said, and then I wrote my mom's poem. Say it with me. Roses are red, you heard it here first. You're the very best mom in the whole universe. Now, I said to Corky, I'll address the envelopes and you can lick the stamps. Neato, said Corky. That's my favorite part. And when all my Valentines were ready, we went down to the mailbox and mailed them. I even let Corky mail the one we made for our mom. Golly gee, I said on our way home, I can't wait to see how many Valentines I get on Valentine's Day. And when Valentine's Day came, I ran home from school as fast as I could. Shadow got her Valentine, and Corky got his, and my mom got her Valentine from me and Corky. But there wasn't one Valentine in the mailbox for me. I couldn't figure it out. But then all of a sudden, the doorbell rang, and picture this. Outside on our front porch was a whole bunch of my friends. There was Cindy Lou and Patty Ann and Susan and Jonathan Sherman and Mrs. Griffin from next door. And guess what again? They were all holding the biggest Valentine you ever saw, and it was addressed to me. Special delivery, said Cindy Lou, and then everybody said, Happy Valentine's Day, Cricket! And guess what? When I looked inside the card, there was a poem, just like the ones I'd written. Do you know what it said? Roses are red, we'll say it again. Cricket is everyone's very best friend. Oh, thank you, I said to all my friends. This is the best Valentine's Day card I've ever had. And the biggest one, too. Presents come in all shapes and sizes. My Aunt Jane says the best ones come in small packages. But I think I like the big ones best. Here's a song about a girl named Sarah who got all kinds of different presents. You listen and do what the song says. Sarah got a button for her birthday, and the button was very small. Small like a bug who's snug in a rug. Tap on something small. Find something small and tap your finger on it. Sarah got a horse for her birthday, and the horse was very big. Big like a tree, much bigger than me. Tap on something big. Now tap your finger on something big. Sarah got a book for her birthday, and the cover of the book was hard. Hard like a floor, hard like a door. Tap on something hard. Quick, find something hard and tap on it. Sarah got a blanket for her birthday, and the blanket was very soft. Soft like a feather, soft like a sweater. Tap on something soft. This is the last one. Find something soft and tap on it. My friend Cindy Lou got some really neat presents for her birthday. And you know what? They all started with the same sound as the word birthday. That's the B sound. See if you can guess some of the things she got. Her first present was something round. It can bounce, and it starts with the B sound. What did Cindy Lou get? If you said it was a ball, you got it right. A ball is round and it bounces, and it starts with the B sound. Now see if you can guess this one. It's long and straight. It's what you use to hit a baseball, and it begins with the B sound. What was Cindy Lou's present? The right answer is a bat. A bat is used to hit a baseball, and it also begins with the bus sound. Here's the last one. It's something you ride on. It has 2 wheels, and it starts with the bus sound. What did Cindy Lou get? She got a bicycle. Golly, did she get some great birthday presents or what? Have you ever heard the story of Aladdin and his magic lamp? Well, even if you have, I bet you didn't know that Aladdin had a little cousin named Alana, and that she found a magic lamp too. And guess what? I'm going to tell you what happened when she did, right now. Once upon a time in a country far, far away, there lived a little girl named Alana. Alana and her mama lived on a little farm with 10 chickens, 2 goats, and not much else, 'cause they were very, very poor. But every day, Alana gathered up the eggs her chickens had laid and went to the market to sell them. And every day after she sold her eggs, Alana would look at all the pretty things she was too poor to buy. And then one day, she saw the most beautiful scarf. "Oh my," she said to the old man who owned the market, "this would make such a lovely birthday present for my mama." "And it costs only 20 rubles, said the old man. "It's such a deal." "But I only have 10 rubles, said Alana, "and it's taken me a whole year to save them." "Sorry," said the old man. "How about this beautiful lamp instead?" So Alana looked at the lamp, but it wasn't beautiful at all. It was old and rusty. "How much?" she said. "For you," said the old man, 10 rubles. "I'll take it," said Alana, and she paid the old man and took the lamp home. When she got there, Alana went into the hen house to polish her lamp, because she didn't want her mama to see it. She started rubbing, and then what do you think happened? That's right, a genie appeared in a big puff of smoke. "I am Ginny," said the genie to Alana. "Your wish is my command." "Then what I wish for," said Alana, "is a nice birthday present for my mama. How about a fur coat?" "Poof," said Ginny, and all of a sudden there was a fur coat around Alana's back. "It's not for me," laughed Alana, and she wrapped up the fur coat and gave it to her mama the next day. After her mama's birthday party was over, Alana went out into the hen house again. She took the magic lamp from its hiding place and gave it a couple of quick rubs. There was another big puff of smoke, and there was the genie again. "I am Ginny," said the genie. "Your wish is my command." "Well," said Alana, "my grandma's birthday is next week, and it sure would be nice to give her a silver tea set." "Poof," said Ginny, and all of a sudden there was a shiny silver tea set on the floor. "Oh," said Alana, "I better put this away right now before it gets ruined." And so she did. And the next week, Alana gave her grandma the silver tea set for her birthday, and her grandma loved it. After her grandma's birthday party, Alana went out into the hen house and rubbed the lamp again. "I am Ginny," said the genie. "Your wish is my command." "Well," said Alana, "next month is my little sister's birthday, and it sure would be nice to give her some new dancing slippers." "Poof," said Ginny, and when the smoke cleared away, there was the cutest little pair of dancing slippers you ever saw. "Oh," said Alana, "aren't they lovely?" "Go ahead," said Ginny. "Try 'em on." So Alana tried on the dancing slippers, and they fit almost perfectly. But then she said, "No, these are my sister's slippers." And she took 'em off and put 'em away. "But you can have another pair for your sister," said Ginny. "Why don't you keep these?" "Oh, no," said Alana. "I can't waste a wish on myself." And then Ginny said, "You know something, kiddo? I've heard of little girls like you, but in all my years of being a genie, I've never met one." "What do you mean?" said Alana. "I mean," said Ginny, "you're always thinking of other people. You never think of yourself." "Is that bad?" said Alana. "No," said Ginny, "but it can get a little dull. So before I grant you another wish, you're gonna have to make a wish for yourself." "Okay," said Alana, and then she thought and thought. "Come said Ginny. There must be something you've always wanted. I know, said Alana. I wish I had another magic lamp just like this one. Poof, said Ginny. And then suddenly there were 2 magic lamps with 2 genies. I am Jenny, said the second genie. Your wish is my command. And when Ginny saw Jenny, she said, you know something, Alana? You're pretty good at this wishing game after all. Of course, said Alana. My cousin Aladdin taught me everything he knew. Was that a cute story or what? If you want to hear about some more special surprises, and especially the most special surprise of all, just turn my tape over. And remember, I'll be talking to you.